Hi, I'm Kathleen.
And I'm Charlene.
I'm the daughter.
And the mother.
The two C's to discuss the big C classical music.
Which we heard last night.
We saw
We
and
saw
heard
and heard. We
the
really
immolation of the
Yes.
Baltimore Symphony at Meyerhoff Symphony Hall.
They didn't really immolate, but they
pretended.
ended in a big bang. That's for sure.
Yes, so it was the
Wow.
season finale of the Baltimore Symphony.
And they rocked as if the lady
WBJC.
set up. Yeah, they did.
Okay.
It was great.
That sounds wacky coming from you, but whatever.
Well.
So yeah, we went to the Baltimore Symphony last night. We have taken a few weeks off because we've both been very busy bees with life, working, singing. May was very busy because it's a month for me.
Merry month of May.
The lusty month of May.
Oh, the lusty month of, okay, well, whatever.
Where I
it
always
is,
sing way too many programs, and of course
Yeah.
everyone calls me and says, can you come on this day? And of course 6 people want me at the exact same time. So until I know how to clone myself,
Yeah, well,
I'm
that's
stuck
not gonna
having to
happen.
turn, and that happened this month too, so.
So, wouldn't be.
Anyway, so
Good.
business is booming even in this bad economy, even in the horrible situation this week with the Holocaust Museum, but we had a happy episode going to the Baltimore Symphony,
That's
and
right.
also a happy episode for them because Marin Alsop got her a
Renewed.
renewal of a contract.
Yes, that is
So
wonderful.
we're happy
She
that
is
she's
so
continuing.
full of energy and so personable and so likable to the audience.
And the orchestra
and
seems
the
to like her
orchestra
too.
and everybody she gets involved with. Well, she's very involved. I guess that's what
Yeah.
it is in the community and
Yeah,
the
she's
schools.
very community oriented,
and
which
it's
I
just
personally think is
wonderful
great.
to see. It's almost
Like her
you-
Orc Kids thing that she started out. So.
Women seem to be more like that than men.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, there's other
I'm
women
not gonna dispute
conductors, and they seem to be more. I guess it's the mothering thing, huh? It's just you have to take care of everything a lot more, and you don't say that I'm the.
So anyway,
the
so
one. Yeah,
we saw this
anyway.
concert last night, and they did Rachmaninov No. 3 piano concerto with Yefim Bronfman, who was pretty
just
amazing.
marvelous. Oh, he's
Compared
really
to the
good.
pianist we heard a few weeks ago,
Yeah.
who was so-so.
Oh, this
Bronfman was amazing, and the concerto was great, and the finale
it's
was a
hard.
big, huge bang.
Yeah.
And I have
Of
to make a
this-
comment of the good kind. What?
Which finale you're talking about?
The piano concerto.
Okay.
Okay, I would like to make a statement.
What?
I would like to say that Baltimore Symphony, or Baltimore audience members, I'm sorry, the standing ovation.
Oh God, that's such a pain in the
Look,
neck.
are they going to start standing after every movement now? Because that's what it's coming down to. You know, one person, and then, okay, everybody
right away?
stand up.
Everybody has to.
Look, I appreciate
Yeah.
standing ovations. However, I think this is getting out of hand.
Yeah,
It's going to the point where I told you that people don't know then if there is a good quality or not. And
Yeah.
I sang a program in May, and a gentleman came and talked to me because he enjoyed my singing and my voice and all that. And we, for some reason, were talking about the Baltimore Symphony. And I said, yeah, it's a wonderful group, and they've really come a long way, especially with Marin Alsop. And the guy said, yeah, of course they're great. They get a standing ovation every time. Well,
They're not great every time. Enough to warrant
not
that.
to warrant a standing ovation every single time. Every time we go there, there's a standing ovation.
It's like the two pianists, right? One
Yeah, they
was so
stood for
much
him.
better,
They
than
stood
the
for
other
the first
one.
guy who was not that great,
Yeah.
and then they stood for Bronfman too.
Yeah.
So how can you compare if all you're
Yes.
doing is standing up? It's like this sort of ridiculous. Okay, so that is my comment. I think it's getting a little out of hand.
But I mean,
It's nice for the orchestra,
Yeah.
sure. However, they're probably thinking the same thing. Oh, well, what? We could play anything. They'll make a standing ovation. Or the audience members will see you gossiping in the back because I saw you. As they say, if you can see the audience can see you. And during the Wagner ring cycle, some of the helper
extras, the
brass
extras.
section was sort of
helpers,
gossiping.
extras.
Yes, the extras. Well, I'm saying the helped fill the whole
produce
Wagner
that
brass.
great sound that happened.
Yeah, she liked it.
I like all my favorite parts were in there. All the big
all
loud
the big
parts.
orchestral parts of the ring,
Oh, that's
ring
great.
without words.
Yeah.
And I assume Marin Alsop put that together.
I think so. Yeah.
They didn't really say in the program, which was great. However, my comment was it's just a little tad too long.
Yeah. Which
As an audience member, it was a little too.
we took a friend with us, and she
took a
thought
friend.
that too. So it was a little too loud, a little too long.
A little too loud.
Yeah. But she's not used to.
Well, but that's fine. But that
But then
is a
she's
valid
the average
point
person.
for
Yeah. she's the
yes,
average
for
person.
a non-musical person to go.
Because I
to
said
it.
I love it because I love that sound, but then I'm used
Yeah,
to that
and
sound.
as you pointed out, and that is a
Yeah.
valid point. That was for the orchestra to enjoy because it's
Yeah.
all the orchestral pieces of the ring.
Yeah.
Well, they did every single orchestral piece for the whole ring.
That's
essentially.
what you would do for a ring without
Fine.
words, wouldn't you? Yeah, but it was great. I mean, it was played so well, really, really well. The people are just, the orchestra
What'd you think
musicians
of
are
that-
great. They're
Of
wonderful.
the Siegfried horn call. So your story
it's
is that
fine.
my father used to stand
Oh,
on.
that was his thing, you know. He'd go have a few beers and then I gotta play the horn. I gotta play it.
So he'd stand on the roof.
Oh,
of,
everywhere. I remember we were in Detroit Orchestra and then went across to Hall to have some beer, you know, because I guess
That was
he
the big
liked the
thing
Canadian
after
ale. That's why. So
you got it in Detroit.
no, in Hall across the.
Oh, you went Hull.
Went to Hall, Canada, Hull,
Okay.
Quebec.
Okay.
And it was like 1 or 2 in the morning. It was really, really cold out, and we're leaving, and we're driving on this side street or something. I gotta play that, you know. And so he gets out the horn, plays at 2 o'clock in the morning, and it's freezing cold, which you know it sounds everywhere, just everywhere. It's pretty funny. Someplace we were though, where somebody came up to him and said, "You can't do that." Well, it's probably several places. I don't know.
So did he play the call?
Sure, he
well
always. Oh yeah, that was his thing. Especially when you get a little beer, you know, you relax a little more and you can really spout it out there. Yeah, that was it. He had a great big horn sound too, so it really was.
Well, so
Great.
last night they didn't do the whole call. However,
No.
okay, it was very short, and someone was talking during it.
I was just pointing it out.
That was what Kathleen's father used to play.
Yeah, well.
Okay, but it was like he only did 2 little parts, right?
Right.
And he was off stage.
But then
So
they
what did
did
you think
another
of that?
part. I thought it
No,
was
they
good.
did that end part where the whole section was.
But he did it another, I think,
Well,
after he
moved
sat
or
down.
something.
He
Okay,
sat
well,
down.
anyway, so
Well, I thought it was fine. It was good. I
off
liked
stage
it.
though, even
Yeah.
when it was
Yeah,
stuff
because I mean,
like
he's
that.
coming at that point. He's coming down the river from a distance, and you want to hear it in the distance, and then he gets
All right.
closer. So
I wasn't
yeah.
sure about it because it's
Yeah.
like all of a sudden.
No, that's what that thing is in the music. There, he was, you know, he got tired
All right,
of Brunhilde and went to.
he got tired of
Yeah, and he
Brunhilde,
went to get some other.
Except that was before all that.
No, not that one. When he, I don't think so. Anyway, well, okay. Anyway, he was. He was down the river, down the Rhine.
Over the hills, and through the
Yes,
woods. To
What I
Siegfried's
like
call, he goes, okay.
In all of the, one of the great things is the very beginning of the first opera with that